everybody. I'm Laura Harris-Smith. Welcome to today's Daily Pin Code. We've been talking about giving and tithing, tithes and offerings, the difference between tithes, which you sow into your local church, and your offerings, which you give to other organizations or ministries or people. And I had asked you to send in stories of times when you've given a tithe into your local church and that somehow really came back to bless you, or an offering, something that you gave to someone else or another organization and it came back to bless you. And boy, are the stories pouring in. So I want to start with this one from Belinda. Belinda is from Georgia via Germany, Alaska, and Utah. Hello, there have been many times when we have given and got, but this one came to mind. 20 years ago when we left one state for another, we gave away our washer and dryer to a needy family. While we were in Utah last year, God gave us a free washer and dryer, and not just anyone, but good brands. Belinda's example is very common. It is an example of someone who reaps what they sow, literally. You know, it's interesting because it is said if you want to harvest potatoes, you got to plant potato seeds. If you want to harvest tomatoes, you got to plant tomato seeds. And, if you want to harvest money, you got to give money. And in this case, in Belinda's case, she sowed a washer and a dryer and reaped a washer and a dryer. This ain't rocket science. Here's another one really similar to that. This one comes from Judy Williams-Asmus, and she says, God is a great car shopper. We have received 7 cars over our lifetime, and the latest was a minivan. Just in time, as you said. Well, we are about in need of one again, and I'm sure it will come just in time again. Have your way, Lord. You reap what you sow. Why do you think God would want to do it that way sometimes? Why not we just all have our own savings account, save up what we need, and never have to give to anybody or receive from anybody? Well, you can do it that way if you want to. Life is a lot more boring, and you feel a lot less loved. I find that when I give, I'm exhilarated. And I find that when I receive, and you have to learn to do both, it makes me grateful to God, and it keeps me interdependent upon the body of Christ. One time we were about to lose our house, and a friend loaned us $10,000. We were overwhelmed. He was a successful businessman. And then many years went by, and we didn't see each other, and we wanted to pay them back. And we had been saving and saving and saving, and we felt so bad that we couldn't pay them back. And the night that we took them out and gave them the card, and it had the $10,000 check in it, well, by that point, it turned out that they were in a financial situation where they needed help. And our check wound up saving them the way their check had saved us. Now, if they had never helped us back then, perhaps they would have never gotten themselves into a situation. Years later, they would have had that $10,000 and there wouldn't have been a need, right? I don't think so. I think God set the whole thing up and allowed us the joy of sacrificing for one another so that we could experience the joy of saving one another. Because we are never more like Christ than when we sacrifice and save someone. So, you know what? That's what this couple did for us, and it made me love them all the more. I still do. I want to leave you with a verse. It comes from Luke 6:38. It says, "Give, and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over, will it be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use it, it will be measured to you." I hope that you will be a giver. I hope that you will stay with us on this study, because it is a study about giving and getting. You can't outgive God. All right, I'm Laura Harris-Smith. I hope that you'll remember 1 Corinthians 14:31 and 39. For you can all prophesy in turn, so that all may be instructed and encouraged. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, be eager to prophesy.